14-yard line. Now, I guess there's about 48 seconds to play, and when they have no timeouts, so we've got to drive 86 yards. Tommy?
Bruce, we need to watch the personnel going into the football game. Medley does have a trick play up his sleeve, and we'll just try to make note of who goes in at what position here on this last effort in this football game.
So it is we got 3 wideouts. Back to pass, looking over the middle. Caught. DeMont Stone cut it in on the 35. Got up to the 34 and got knocked down and picked up about 20 yards. Well, folks, I could see the third miracle in the last 7 days. I seen one in Knoxville. I seen one on Atlanta Breeze. I'm looking for a third one. Lebanon to the line. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Trippett over the middle. Caught. DeMont Stone. Clock will not stop. He did stop the clock for some strange reason. I don't know why he didn't get a first down. They're awfully confused. He stopped the clock. It's 2nd down. Well, now they're going to measure that thing. I'm telling you, folks, if you got a pencil and you want to write the TSSA, write them.
John, see if we can find out from the officials how much time we've got left in this football game. As they stretch the chains, it's just looks like it's going to be just a little bit short of the first down.
About a yard. We got a break on that one because it was a yard short, maybe a yard and a half. And this guy on this side stopped the clock and give us about 10, 15 more seconds. We're up to the line. We're on the 43 and a half. The chain crew is not off the field. Now, he's not supposed to start the clock till they get off the field. Now, I'm not sure if he started it or not. We'll never know. Now they started. Take the ball back to pass. Trippett looking. Long pass out there to Zach Lanier. Caught and out of bounds, I think. Down on the 41. If you believe in miracles, you got to. The ball is on the 41. We're up to the line. We need to get a playoff. I don't know how much time is left. Have they started the clock? Yes, they just started it. We got on the 41. Pass out here over the middle. Incomplete. That stops the clock. John Bryant, how much time? If you know.
None whatsoever. Skip, don't have any idea.
Okay, we not know how much time is left. The ball is on Gallatin's 40-and-a-half-yard line. I'd say probably, well, here they're coming over to tell John. See if you
We got 13 seconds, Bruce. 13 seconds.
Man, they will them off on us in. 13 seconds is all we've got. We've got to go 40 yards. Actually, I guess we got to throw it for the end zone. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. We're down by 6. Tripped it back to pass. He's being rushed. He throws long for DeMont Stone. It's wobbling. He caught it. DeMont caught the ball down on the 15-yard line. We've got to hurry to the line. Get on the line of scrimmage and run the play, or your clock operator will run the clock out. People, hurry to the line, please. Hurry to the line. It's on the 15. He's showing 5 seconds. Grounded. Greg grounded. Threw it in the ground. Incomplete. He was interfering with him all the way. We've got one play left. If you believe in miracles, try to believe in it. It's on the 15.
Coach Medley is lobbying for the pass interference call.
Well, he pushed him all the way to the track. He didn't get it. We've got to throw it to the end zone. The ball's on the 15. Lebanon has made a desperate, Here we go. Last play of the ball game. Triplett. Quarterback takes it. Back to pass. Looking. Throwing long for Lanier. Interference. We'll get one more play, folks. We're going to get one more play. You cannot end the football game. It'll go to the 7.5. Hang on. Hang on. We're going to get penalized to the 7.5. Lebanon's got one play left. The ball is on a 15. There's no time on the clock. There's no time on the field. But there's interference. The play will be stepped off with a 15. It will go to 7.5. John, what do you got?
We're going to have one play. It's going to be half a distance to the goal. We got pass interference. We got one play to win this ball game. No time on the clock.
Like I said, I seen a miracle in Knoxville. I seen one in Atlanta. I'm looking for one in Lebanon. Hang on. It's on the 7. Lebanon comes to the line. It's 4th down. It's 20-14. We need a touchdown. Triplett's back. He throws. Incomplete. This ball game has come to a close. Lebanon has lost this football game as Greg Triplett threw the football over the middle. Incomplete. And the fans for Gallatin are out on the field. The football game has come to a close. Lebanon lost it 20-14, and one of the greatest football games you will ever see, and one of the sorriest referee games you will ever see. Donnie Denny will be back in 2 minutes.
The Blue Devils lose a heartbreaker by a score of 20-14. The numbers, they were close at halftime. Let's see how that changed from that point. John, if you would, get close to Coach Medley. We'll go to the coach's show if we can. We've had some problems with our transmission with the Gallatin radio station. We will go to the first coach that clears the huddle. Terry, the numbers, please.
Tommy, let's recap the scoring first in the game. Gallatin got on the board in the first quarter, 10-34, as Jeremy McMurray scored a touchdown, a 2-yard run, capping an 80-yard, 5-play drive. Chris Mullins with the extra point. Gallatin led 7-0. Lebanon got on the board with 1:45 left in the first quarter. DeMont Stone, a 22-yard touchdown reception from Greg Triplett. This capped a 33-yard, 6-play drive. Jonathan Presley with the extra point, and at the end of the first quarter, it was 7-7. Gallatin on the board first in the second quarter, 8:39. McMurray with his second touchdown of the night. This a 16-yard run, 59-yard, 11-play drive. Mullins with the extra point. It was 14-7 Gallatin at that point. Lebanon with 3:13 left in the second quarter. Zach Manier, a 2-yard run, capping a 64-yard, 11-play drive. Jonathan Presley added the extra point, and at halftime, we had a 14-14 tie. The only scoring in the second half, with approximately 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, McMurray, his third touchdown of the night, a 2-yard run, 47-yard, 7-play drive. The extra point was no good. And our final tonight, Gallatin beats Lebanon 20-14.
We are ready for the Mark Medley post-game show, and brought to your way by Greg Brothers Car Wash. Let's send it down to the field now for John Bryan and Blue Devil head football coach Mark Medley.
Tommy, I'm talking with Coach Mark Medley, and Coach, besides pride, this game means nothing. You boys played their hearts out. Devastating loss. Never gave up.
No, we never gave up, and you know, when we got the ball back, there's very little time left, and you know, our kids we had a shot at the end zone, and you know, the last one went sailing, but I thought you know, the 2-minute drill at the end, our kids showed poise and got to the line of scrimmage, got the plays off, made the catches, and you know, we had a shot, and a shot's all you ask for.
Coach, I know it's going to be tough, but we've got to put this one behind us. You know that. You just told the kids that, and got to prepare for the big district game coming up.
Yeah, you know, going to Oakland tomorrow, next week, everything's on the line, John, and our kids are smart. They realize that. They're going to bounce back. Oakland's got a good football team. We're on the road. We just got to have a good week of preparation. And I think our kids are hungry. You know, if Gallatin's the second best team in the state, we can't be far behind. We just got to go to Oakland and take care of business.
Coach, I know you didn't have time to turn around and look at the fans, but the front runners stuck around for us. They stayed here from the beginning to the end, and when things got tough, our fans hung in there with us. And I tell you, it says a lot for the program.
That's so important. You know, our fans are good fans, and you know, the thing I said 2 weeks ago is not critical of our fans. It was just that I wish they would be more vocal, and they were very vocal tonight, and they've always been very supportive of our football program, and that doesn't go unnoticed and unappreciated. We just need them more in full force next week and on down the road.
Coach, I'm going to let you get to the guys in the locker room. I know that you've got to talk to them, and I tell you what, I know their heads are up, and you'll keep them up, and look forward to a big victory next week against Oakland. Okay?
Thank you, John.
This has been the Mark Medley post-game show.
Campus of Lebanon High School, the Blue Devils lose a tough one, a heartbreaker to Gallatin by a score of 20-14. And here with the stat total, our man with the numbers, Terry Stafford.
Thanks, Tommy. Again, Lebanon loses tonight 20-14 to Gallatin. Statistically in the ball game, first for Gallatin, 44 carries on the ground, 234 yards. Lebanon with 32 carries on the ground, 89 yards. Through the air tonight, Gallatin 40 yards on 3 of 7 passing, 1 interception, no touchdowns. Lebanon 155 yards through the air on 11 of 23 passes, no interceptions, 1 touchdown. Total yardage in the game, Gallatin 274 yards, Lebanon 244 yards. First downs, Gallatin with 11 first downs, 2 passing, 9 on the ground. Lebanon actually with more first downs, 12 first downs, 6 passing, 4 on the ground, and 2 by penalty. Turnovers, Gallatin turned the ball over 3 times, 2 fumbles, 1 interception. Lebanon turned the ball over 1 time, that being a fumble. Penalties, Gallatin 8 for 55 yards, Lebanon 5 for 43. Individually in the ball game, first for Gallatin, Lauren Lassiter, their quarterback, 11 carries, 78 yards. Jody Inman, 3 carries for 4 yards. Jeremy McMurray, their fine and excellent tailback, 28 carries, 143 yards. Josh Fisher, 2 carries for 9 yards, 234 yards on the ground for Gallatin. Passing, Lassiter was 3 of 7 tonight, 40 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 40 yards through the air, 234 on the ground, 274 total yards for Gallatin. Lebanon tonight, Greg Triplett, 3 carries for -7. Zach McNair, 19 carries for 60 yards. Tyson Neal, 1 carry, -1. Jade Sellers, 1 carry for 1. And Zach Dirksen, 8 carries for 36 yards. That's 89 yards for Lebanon on the ground. Triplett, 11 of 22 tonight, 155 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That's 155 through the air, 89 on the ground, 244 as Gallatin outgains Lebanon by 30 total yards tonight. Tommy, in a very disappointing but exciting ball game here in Lebanon.
Thanks, Terry. We'll be back for some closing comments in 1 minute. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on WF.